set to take the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Jamie Gillen now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Oh, no.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. But they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating. I might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right.
Open man right side is Tony.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 41, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. So the screen good from down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Throwing Jones. And this is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Fournette, a 1st down carry. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down, 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that'll be caught by Tony. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Jones completes this again to Shepard.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
80. Flush to his right. He'll check this one off to Fournette.
Oh! That's a lot of losing yardage.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady.
Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. That part's cool, and I get it, but this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Now the ball comes loose.
Oh, we did it. Did we get it?
The defense not able to get it. From a
We
defensive
should add that.
perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
I'm not just not bad.
Concentration goes right to the
Why not,
And
man?
it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by
Because I can't, it's so
And the
downloading.
Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
You know,
The
probably
utter
a good idea,
domination here just
download.
continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
I just got so mad yesterday.
Like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Line of
Stop
scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Just look at all those
Brady gonna look to
touchdowns.
throw.
Bruh.
Rifles
I
one
just
and
got
it's gonna be
intercepted.
intercepted. Picked up by Blake
Yeah!
Martinez. And the Giants are going to take possession
Where was
of the football. Now they get a 4th quarter.
Bro, I just,
Something that
what?
ain't bad, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it though.
This looks like it's,
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, this game's a
Analytics
whole
these are my 2 results for typing in OPPO.
One hand, a good play on the other.
look at my
About the
results.
fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
72. No, chicken.
One final
A chicken
shot. They'll
popped
look
up.
to
That game was $20, so I'm not
Oh,
getting it.
I just intercepted the ball. I just got it back.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
And the Bucks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game
And the
is now
Buccaneers
officially
bring home the
over.
win.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but
Wait,
a
no, this is the
shutout
final.
blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort
wait,
on
yeah,
both
it was
sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like
This narrative.
Yep, that was a pretty good match, but wait a minute.